BookTube. Here is Love Me or Leave Me, shelf number 2. I'm Jen and I talk about audiobooks, but actually today I want to talk about print books. I have way too many, and there are so many books in here that I know I'm never going to read. So I've organized all of them and I'm going to go through them shelf by shelf and do what Lisa at Books and Smiles did. I told her I was going to shamelessly thieve her series away, and that's what I'm doing. So what she has done is take a shelf at a time and say, love me or leave me, I love you book, or you're gonna leave me book. So basically it's kind of a combination of a bookshelf tour and an unhaul. So let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these things. And let me also say that one of the reasons that I want to go through here and get rid of stuff is that I've kind of progressed from when I first started on BookTube to now. And I think because I had just gotten back into reading when I started my channel, I didn't realize that I didn't need to own every book. I wanted to own all the books. And then I began to realize I don't need to own all these books. There are some that I don't want to get rid of. Usually it's ones I've listened to on audio and I really liked them. And so I want to keep print copies, but I don't know. I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, if I were to ever move, and I move a lot, then I don't want to pack all these up. I want to pare it all down. And you know, I do this with my shoes, my closet, my stuff in my house all the time anyway. So it's time to do it with this. So this is episode 2, actually. I've already done a whole stack of stuff, and they were on the floor in the hallway. Okay, so today I'm just going to do this shelf right here. So let's get into it. All of these I know I'm going to keep. These are all my Colleen Hoover books, and there are 2 Abbi Glines books here that I really liked when I listened to them. Her books in general I've kind of grown out of, I guess maybe you could say. And then I have 2 here by Tammara Weber, which are Breakable and Easy. I like that series a lot. I like Tammara Weber a lot. And if I find more books of hers, I'll probably keep them because I like her as an author. That's going to be true of a lot of these books. If I like the author, then I'm going to keep the book. This whole section, starting with Kristan Higgins' Catch of the Day. Okay, first of all, this is a mass market paperback that I don't like these. It's in great condition, but I wasn't all that thrilled about this particular book. I think this is the first book in the Gideon's Cove series, but I don't like that format, and I wasn't thrilled with the story, so that one's gonna go. Bye-bye. This is Walking Disaster, 2 copies. One is a signed hardback, and the other is a paperback. And then I have a hardback copy of A Beautiful Wedding, and then Beautiful Disaster. So that's all the Beautiful Disaster duology and a novella, and I'm keeping that because I love that book. I know everybody doesn't love the series, but I do. And Red Hill by Jamie McGuire. I don't think a lot of people know about this book. It's highly underrated, but it's a zombie book, and I loved it. I thought it was great, especially on audio, because some of my favorite narrators do it. So yeah, if you haven't heard of this and you like books about zombies, or you're interested, it's adult and it's good. Yeah, so I'm keeping that. And then I have 4 books by Julie Cross. I have You Before Anyone Else, Whatever Life Throws at You. This is oh, what's this about? I think this is about models in New York, if I remember correctly. And it's kind of a coming of age story and a romance kind of wrapped into one. This I love. This is a baseball story about a new pitcher that's trying to prove himself and the daughter of the coach, and a forbidden romance going on there. And then these 3 are Tempest, Vortex, and Timestorm. I can't remember which of these is book 2 and book 3, But this series I really liked, and I read it a while ago. I read the first and second books because this is one of those situations where the first and the second book are on audio, but not the third. Drives me crazy. Anyway, I'm going to keep those because I like Julie Cross as an author. Okay, up to the third cube, and White Horse by Alex Adams. I got this from Dollar Tree. It is a dystopian, and it's adult. And I have it on audio, and I've had it for a long time. I've had it for probably 2 years now, so I think it needs to go. The Lone Ranger and Tonto, Fistfight in Heaven by Sherman Alexie. This is adult, and Sherman Alexie wrote so it's Part-Time Indian. I can't remember the whole title, but I know he's a great author. He's very funny. He narrates his own books, and he's got a great story. But I've had this for too long. I'm not going to read it. It's not something I would reach for normally. It's probably a great book, but yeah, it needs to go. Wouldn't Take Nothing for My Journey Now by Maya Angelou is not going anywhere because this is amazing. She also narrates her own books. This is her life story. I want to say autobiography, but it stretches over so many books that if I can find them all, I probably will collect them. But she's just amazing. She's just amazing. Let's see. This is the Swipe series by Evan Angler. It is, whoops, first one is Swipe, and then Sneak, and then Storm. This is a YA, I think it's dystopian series that I've just never gotten around to. And while it looks good, and it is on audio, I don't think I'm ever going to read it. I haven't read it in about 2.5 or 3 years now. I got these at Ollie's for a great deal, but I don't think it's going to happen. So those need to go somewhere else. Let's see. One of these other series that I've gotten and I've never read is the Glitch series. This is Glitch, right? Yeah, Glitch series by Heather Anastasiu. This is Glitch, Override, and Shutdown. Yeah, I think that's the order in which they go. Now this series is again YA dystopian, but I think I might want to read it. I don't think it's available on audio, but I'm going to check and make sure. Yeah, I think this looks good enough to read. I think it's about a girl who she's got some kind of implant in her head and she glitches. Like she's in a society where things are supposed to be one way, all the people are supposed to behave one way, and she doesn't. So it just looks good. And the last two are Star-Crossed and Goddess. These are by Josephine Angelini. They are gorgeous books. God, look at how pretty those are. This is Greek gods and Helen of Troy in contemporary New England on an island. And it's well done, and I liked it a lot, but I don't have the third book. And it was an okay series. I didn't love it. I thought it was good. I think if you're into kind of the whole mythology, YA stuff, then you might really like these. But they're not for me, so they're gonna go. That's all the shelves, at least right there, for now in this second installment of Love Me or Leave Me. And these are the books that are going to live elsewhere. If you have any strong objections to those, let me know, because, you know, I always love to talk to you and I care about what you think. So yeah, if you think I should keep any of those, let me know. If you think I should get rid of any of these, let me know. Because, you know, I love your thoughts. I love to hear what they are. So until the next episode of Love Me or Leave Me, I will see you in the comments. I'll talk to you there, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.